October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and this morning we brought in Sarah with GrowthWorks to go over programs directly helping impacted families. Sarah, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Of course. So first, let's get into the numbers. How many people are affected by domestic violence? What are those statistics?
Well, the numbers are pretty high.
Yeah.
I would say that what's really important right now to recognize is that domestic violence doesn't end when a relationship stops, unfortunately. The National Coalition Against Domestic Violence states that 75% of domestic violence-related homicides occur while the person is trying to leave the relationship or soon after. So the danger is the highest in the first few months after someone is trying to leave. So it's really important to address and pay attention to the safety concerns that happen around that.
Are you seeing that the numbers have risen lately? I know recently there was a woman was killed at a Meyer by her former partner.
Yes.
And there was a lot of outcry about these numbers rising and it becoming more and more common.
Absolutely. And just like in that situation, she was leaving the situation and had left the situation.
Yeah.
And so I think a lot of times that gets missed, that we think, oh, they left the situation, so it's all over. And unfortunately, it's not. Stalking continues, and then violence can happen.
How do you all at GrowthWorks support those survivors or people who have experienced domestic violence in any capacity?
Sure. You know, unfortunately, domestic violence can happen to all kinds of families, regardless of income or race or culture. So we do our best to support children who are, who have experienced domestic violence, either where they've witnessed it or they've been affected directly. So we try to build a relationship, we have them build a relationship with both parents, both the person who caused harm and the survivor parent, and we try to provide an environment that is safe emotionally and physically for them to see that parent.
So let's talk about some of your programming. What do those look like? And it seems like a lot of wraparound services around the children.
Yes.
So what do those programs entail?
Yes, so at GrowthWorks we provide supervised visitation, which is where a child can come and visit their parent in a safe environment. So we can make sure that both parents do not have any contact with each other. So they come in separately, they don't see each other, and that's to make sure that the kids are safe both emotionally and physically when they're visiting with us. Like I said, there can be ongoing stalking that could occur. We want to make sure that a child can build a relationship with both parents, which is important, but that it's done safely.
Yeah. How difficult is that for the person who has been on the receiving end of the abuse? There are children involved, and now your child has to visit your abuser, even if that is their other parent.
Yes, that can be really difficult.
Yeah.
That's a great point. It can be really hard. It's hard to bring your child to someone that you're concerned might harm them. It's hard to just kind of go back into that situation. So we do a lot to try to support survivors. We offer resources for them. Our staff will sit with them. We try to maintain as much safety as we can and reassure them that they're going to be okay, that our staff will be with their child the whole time. So that they feel a little bit more comfortable, because that can be difficult.
Yeah, and that's really important what you all are doing to support. This month, how are you all raising awareness regarding domestic violence?
We're doing things like this to try to promote and talk about this. I think education is the most important. The more that we can get the word out and talk to people, sometimes it's more difficult to talk about domestic violence, but it's really important to support survivors and their children so that they're aware. And you can check our webpage. gwcares.org has GrowthWorks webpage. We also work with First Step, who provides domestic violence services to survivors and their children. So we're trying to do as much as we can to do that.
And if there's somebody out there that's currently experiencing abuse and they don't know what first step to take to leave that situation, what would you say to them?
I would say you can call the national hotline. You can always call us and we can always get you connected with anybody. Most websites, any kind of website for domestic violence, has ways that you can get on there and that you can exit out of it quickly if you need to, if you're concerned, and just reach out as much as you can.
Okay. All right, Sarah, thank you so much for being here with us today. We appreciate it. And thank you all for sticking with us on the stream.